guys, what's up? It's your girl Makeup by Glam Doll back at it again. I am back with a new makeup tutorial. Today's makeup tutorial is featuring Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism Palette. This palette, oh my god, it's incredible. It's like the sister to the Modern Renaissance and Subculture palette. You guys probably seen a lot of like mixed reviews on this product, but I think that the Prism is actually better than the Subculture, like pigment wise, the blendability of the shadows. I have Subculture too, and I used it a few times to create like a few different looks. If you guys follow me on my social medias, my Instagram, Snapchat, or whatever, it will be linked down below. Promo. Kidding. And I've complained about it. I'm like, every time I'm trying to like blend my shadows, they get muddy. It just doesn't turn out like the way it's supposed to. I experimented with like different types of primers. You guys know my favorite is the MAC Paint Pot. I used that in my shadows with the Subculture palette. They got really muddy and they didn't look right. Like the makeup look that I was trying to do turned out completely opposite. I literally had to like wipe it off and like do something else. So I actually went on YouTube. I went kind of researching like what types of looks people are doing and like what primers are they using. And a lot of people were using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer as a primer. So when I tried a makeup look with Subculture palette and using the Tarte Shape Tape, and believe it or not, my eyeshadows weren't even muddy or anything like that. So I guess that's a plus. That's a plus, I guess. It worked for me, so I'm guessing if you guys have used Paint Pot or if you guys used any other concealers, let me know down below. Maybe if you guys experience a lot of fallout. I didn't experience a lot of fallout because whenever I use eyeshadow palettes, I tap it ever so lightly, tap off the excess and use it. I've seen a lot of like people going in and like rubbing the shit, out of the little eyeshadow. Of course there's going to be fallout, But let's go back to lovely Prism. So this is it right here. Colors are really, really nice. I like this greenish color right here. It's green, it's like forest green. It has a little bit of glitter in it. I like the yellow color. These colors right here, Lucid and Eternal, are kind of like a different type of pigment. They're very like soft, kind of like a gel kind of pigment. They're very different. So those eyeshadows are really different and they're kind of a little hard to blend when I was trying to use these, but everything else was pretty good. I used a few of these shades to create this lovely, lovely look right here. It's bomb.com. And I like the packaging too. It's velvet. It's just like the Modern Renaissance palette. The Subculture palette, I don't think it's, I believe it's not a velvet material. So without further ado, let's move on to the tutorial part. Alright guys, we are going to start with the color Eden. I'm placing this on my crease, a little above my crease as a transition color. And the brush that I'm going to use is the Morphe M433 brush. Alright, let's go ahead and start. And don't forget to tap off the excess powder. So I'm just using windshield wiper movements and dusting on the color. I'm going to pack it on a few times just to see, just until like I get like the desired color that I want. Okay, the next shade I'm using is Saturn, and I will be placing this right underneath the first transition shade that we used. This will be going on the crease. I am using a brush that doesn't really have like a name to it, but it's kind of similar to the Morphe M433 brush. It's like a domed, tapered blending brush. Alright, next up for even more dimension, I am picking up the color Parallel with a pencil brush. This is a brush from BH Cosmetics. It's number 105, and I'm just going to grab a really tiny bit and place this right in the crease. And this is going to add some extra like dimension in the eye, extra color. So I'm just kind of lightly bluffing it in like the outer V and directly on the crease, not too much. That it just stands out, but it just adds a little bit of color, if you guys know what I mean. Now for the outer V, I am picking the color Obsidian. I'm using the same pencil brush we used with the shade Parallel. And I'm placing this color on the outer V, and I'm going to bring the color in slightly on the lid. And I'm not packing the color on so much because we're going to use another color on top of that. I just want like a dark outer V. That's why we're going to place the black color on. Okay, so I'm using this makeup brush pad. It basically just removes powder eyeshadow from your brush, so you can like switch between multiple brushes. So I'm taking that same pencil brush that we used for that black color, and I'm cleaning that off, and I'm going to pick up the color Parallel, same brown color that we used, and we're going to place this right on top of Obsidian that we put in our outer V. Okay, now comes the cool part. Now to add color to this look, I'm using this kind of lime shade. It's like a yellow lime shade. It's called Spear. I am using a shader brush, a flat shader brush. This is a MAC 212 brush. And I'm going to place this in the inner corner of my eye and bring it out slightly a little bit. Okay, so since the color Spear didn't turn out as yellow as I hoped it would, I have this single eyeshadow from MAC. It's in the color Chrome Yellow. It's a matte shade. So I'm just placing this right on top of the color Spear. Okay, now I'm getting this really nice forest green color. It's called Throne. It has little specks of like glitter in it, so without wetting my brush, I'm just taking like a normal, like a flat brush, and we're going to place this in the middle part of the eye. And I'm kind of rubbing it on, and the way that I am, the color isn't coming on right, so I kind of had to go at it a few times to get that color on the way it's supposed to. Okay, so when I have that green color on, I am just going to go back into the colors Eden and Saturn and Parallel and kind of go back and darken up our crease shades. Alright guys, don't mind my dancing. Okay, next comes the fun part, the glitter. I already have my eyelashes and my bottom eyeliner, my gel eyeliner on. I am getting a glitter. This is just a normal glitter that I bought from eBay. It's a green, like a dark green color, and I will be placing this with a wet brush. I'm going to use the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray to wet my brush, and I'm going to pick up a really light amount and just place it on the color Throne that we did, just for like some sparkle. Okay, now to smoke out the bottom, I am picking up the same color sphere, and we're going to just place this right underneath our, kind of next to our waterline, in the inner corner of our eye on the bottom. And right on top of sphere, I'm going to put that same MAC Chrome Yellow color on. Okay, I'm going to put the color Parallel, smoke out the rest of the lower lash line. This is the completed look. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video, and stay tuned for a lot more videos to come. I'm going to do a few holiday looks. I'm going to be using Prism, the Subculture palette. So please like and subscribe down below. If you have any comments or anything, leave them in the comment section down below. All the products that I used will be in the description box down below. And please make sure you guys follow all my social medias, my Snapchat, my Instagram. Stay tuned with me. They will be in the bottom bar down below right here. They'll pop up right here on the screen, and they'll definitely be in the description. Alright guys, glam doll out.